Good morning, students. Now, in this lecture, we will discuss second order kinetics. The rate equation for second order kinetics and its half life. So, suppose we have a reactant A and it changes to product. So, the rate is RK A raised power 2. So, this is the second order kinetics. So, at time t, we have a concentration A naught, initial concentration of A. When the time t equal to t, it become A naught minus x. X is the amount of reactant which change into product. So it become A naught minus x equal to AT. AT is concentration of A at time t. At time t. So what is the rate of reaction for this second order kinetics is minus d upon dt is k A raised power 2. So this is dx upon dt, change in concentration of reactant by change in time, that is equal to k. Put the value of A here. At time t, it is A naught minus x square. Now we will put this A naught minus x square in this side, dt this side, and integrate it. The range is 0 to x, here the range is 0 to t. K is constant. So put the k out of the integration. So it become 1 minus A naught minus x, range is 0 to x, and it become t, range is 0 to t. Like this. Then we put the value. When you put the value of x and value of 0, you get 1 upon 1 minus A naught minus x minus 1 upon A naught equal to kt. So take LCM here, A naught minus x. Here we get A naught minus A naught. So this A naught and A naught will be cancelled out. We get x upon x become positive, become A naught minus x. So from here you can calculate k equal to 1 by t, x upon A naught minus x. So here A naught is the initial concentration and initial concentration of reactant, and x is amount or moles of a reactant which convert into product. So in this way we can derive the equation for a rate constant k. So now k become equal to 1 by t x A naught minus x. So this is the case when two reactants are given. If A plus B to form P, and the rate equation is like k A raised power 1 B raised power 1. Now the order of reaction is 1 plus 1 2. Now in such a case, when there are two different reactants, there are two cases. Number one is if the concentration of A and B are same, and number two is if concentration of A and B is different. So how we derive the equation for rate constant? If A plus B P, if the concentration of A and B is same, means iski bhi A naught, iski bhi A naught. Then at time t it become A naught minus x, it become A naught minus x. Then we apply this rate equation. So this is k A raised power 1 B raised power 1. So put the value. This is rate of reaction. So k A naught minus x B naught minus x. So dx ये नीचे आ जाएगा इसके. So it become A naught minus x square. So dx upon A naught minus x square equal to k dt. ये वही इक्वेशन बन गई जो लास्ट डेरिवेशन में की थी. इसको आगे आप ड्राइव करोगे तो ये एंड पे आपको क्या मिलेगा, रेट कांस्टेंट की 1 by t ओके x A naught minus x सेम आ जाएगा जो पहले ड्राइव किया था. लेकिन if the concentration of A and B is different, अब यहाँ पे concentration of A कितनी ली है, A naught, और B है B naught. The concentration is different. Then at time t it become A naught minus x, it become B naught minus x. So put the value. Then in this case you will get this equation. At the end we get dx upon A naught minus x B naught minus x equal to k dt. तो इसको आगे ड्राइव करके इसकी रेट कांस्टेंट की इक्वेशन जो है वो हम अभी फाइंड करेंगे. सो आफ्टर द डेरिवेशन एंड इंटीग्रेशन, दिस इज बेसिकली द पार्ट ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स. You need not to drive this reaction. Just memorize the final rate constant equation. When two equations are there, when the concentration of A and B is same and when the concentration of A and B is different. When the concentration of A and B is same, that is K equal to 1 by T x upon A naught minus x. And when concentration of A and B is different, you get this a big equation, K is equal to 1 by T 1 upon A B minus x L, and natural log A B minus x and B A minus x. So this is the final equation that you get after the integration of this equation. So this is directly, this equation is not in the syllabus, but sometimes questions are asked in JEE Main based upon the half-life period or rate constant of second order reaction. So just memorize the final equation of rate constant for second order reaction. Two equations are there, so you need to memorize these reactions, because based upon these we're going to calculate the half-life period of second order reaction. So half-life period. The half-life period is the time in which the concentration of reactant are reduced to half. So at half-life you can say that X become equal to A naught by half. A naught is initial concentration by half. So जब initial concentration half रह जाए तब उसको जितने time में half रह जाएगी, that is called a half-life. So this is the equation for rate constant of second order reaction. So just put the value of X in this equation to get 1 by T A naught by 2 A naught minus A naught by 2. Okay. So after doing calculation, this A naught minus A naught by 2, you will get that it will be A naught by 2. So K equal to 1 by T. Now T is replaced by T half. Okay. So this become A naught by 2 A naught by 2. So ये cancel हो जाएगा, तो ये K become equal to, so K equal to 1 by T half 1 upon A naught, and T half become equal to 1 upon K A naught. So this is the T half for the second order reaction. तो ये चीज हमने जीरो ऑर्डर के लिए किया था, जीरो ऑर्डर रिएक्शन. व्हाट वाज द टी हाफ? A naught by 2K. फर्स्ट ऑर्डर रिएक्शन के लिए भी किया था, टी हाफ नेचुरल लॉग 2 by K या 0.693 by K. और अभी ये सेकेंड ऑर्डर के लिए हो गया, सेकेंड ऑर्डर रिएक्शन टी हाफ इक्वल टू 1 by K A naught. So in the first order reaction we can see that the half-life period is directly proportional to the initial concentration. From here we can say that half-life period is directly proportional to initial concentration. In this case, the independent of initial concentration, and in this case half-life is inversely proportional to initial concentration. So this is the comparison of zero order, first order and second order reaction. So this is about the graphs of second order kinetics. First is between concentration and rate. As we know that rate of reaction increase with concentration like this. When the concentration increase, rate increase. When you take a concentration scale, it becomes a straight line. Because in this case you can see that the rate is directly proportional to square of concentration. And when you take the time on the x-axis and concentration of reactant on y-axis, you will get this type of graph. Here is beta A naught, because here you have a time 0. When the time is 0, we have initial concentration A naught, and it moves like this. When the time passes, the concentration decreases. this is the time versus 1 by r. When you take this inverse 1 by r, then graph is like a straight line with a slope 1 upon a naught. So it's a positive slope and positive intercept. And last is based upon the half-life period is 1 by k a naught according from this formula. So half-life is inversely proportional to 1 by a naught. Your slope will be 1 by k. So these are a very simple graphs of second order reaction.